live. It's been probably since the beginning of the year since I've done this. So please excuse my awkwardness, weirdness, unusualness. Alright, so we are cooking HelloFresh chicken teriyaki bowls. 6 simple steps. All of the ingredients that we have, which are peppers, onions, scallions, ginger, rice, which is on the stove, and chicken. Alright, so first you have to wash and dice the vegetables, which we are going to do. So we have already done half of the veggies, and I thought I would do the other half on camera so you could watch me cut off a finger. I have terrible knife skills. I apologize. Look at me just go. Watch. Look. I'm not even looking. Does it make you nervous? It should. Alright. We've got a pepper mess, and now we're going to make an onion mess. Alright. We don't do very big chunks in this household. Just wanted to let you know that. I am a fine chopper. I have no affiliation with HelloFresh. I just wanted to make some really good things. HelloFresh to me is super easy and fun. And it's something that is really nice and fresh and easy to make. We have tried several different bowls or dinners in the past. The Home Chef, the Martha Stewart box, and none of them really compare to how much I like HelloFresh. So we're gonna finish cutting up all of this good veggies, separating, and we're gonna fix a glass of wine. Wine and cooking go really well together, and sometimes you have to use it in your recipes. This recipe is called Drinking While Cooking. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna cook some peanuts. Over here, we have our rice. Rice. Nice and fluffy. See? All right. Rice. I made these earlier. It's Rice Krispie treats. I love marshmallows and Rice Krispie. So over here on this pan, we are going to go on a medium-high heat. We're gonna toast some nuts, and we're gonna set them to the side. After that, we're going to move on to the vegetables, the chicken, the teriyaki, and then eating the thing that I cooked, the wonderful thing that I made. Most of the time, these meals take about 30 minutes. This isn't going to take that long. It's going to take 10, 16. It's going to take about 18 minutes. So this is going to be kind of a medium-length video, and I hope you don't mind. Ooh. Hi. All right. Do you ever watch those ASMR videos where they're like making sounds and doing weird things? Have you ever heard that stuff? It's kind of weird. I watched some of those videos on YouTube where they're making sounds and doing weird things, and they're whispering really quietly close to the camera. It's weird. It doesn't give me the brain tinglies that other people talk about. Alright, so we're gonna toast our nuts for about 4 minutes. Kitchen timer has started. This is where we sit and we chill and we talk and we relate. Welcome again to the video. I apologize about the awkwardness. I haven't done a video in several months, and oh well. Alright. Okay, got our nuts toasting on an open fire. Have I cheersed you yet? Clinky. Cheers. This is where the awkwardness comes into play. I don't have much to say. Does that bother you? That I'm touching my food with my bare hands? Over an open flame? Don't worry. The holiday season is upon us. And while we sit here and we wait on our nuts to toast, let's talk about the holiday season. Don't go to Starbucks. We've got enough stuff on our plate. Don't make us make even more drinks for you. Stay at home with your family. Enjoy the time that you have together. Don't be out shopping at Starbucks. Stay at home. I haven't finished my wine. That's a problem. Let me get on that. Hold on. Refill. Thank you again for staying with me through my weird, awkward phase of cooking and bad ASMR. Now back to the holidays. Don't you think it's terrible that it's 30 days after Thanksgiving? Don't you know that we need 6 months in between our crazy family at Thanksgiving and our crazy family at Christmas? Why are they so close together? Are we expecting people to die like a month apart? Just like, bam, dead. Let's be thankful that we have our fans and family. Friends and family? Maybe I've had a little bit too much wine. Does that make you nervous? Is this getting boring? I'm sorry. Okay. I got my nuts toasted, so I'm going to set them to the side. Because now we're going to move on to the vegetables. Are you ready? I actually have a new bottle of olive oil. My mom calls it EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. here is where we're going to add the peppers and the onions to our pan. Oh wait, can you hear me? I'm sorry about that. This is the ASMR of cooking. Okay, so we're gonna cook these for 5 minutes. And while we do that, let's talk some more. No. Actually, we should be back over here cleaning up. Because that's the adult thing to do. Remember that spill I had earlier? Okay. So while our vegetables are roasting, did you know that I also have a magazine subscription to Food Network? Not brought to you by Food Network. Brought to you by an enthusiast from Food Network. I love the magazines. I get them every year. I've had them for the last 6 years. Easy cooking? Why, yes. I love easy cooking. HelloFresh? Super easy. These, not so easy. Is that bothering you? It's bothering the hell out of me. But it's cute. Okay, let's go back over here and stir. How about that? Stay, damn spot. Sit. All right. Back to the ASMR of veggie cooking. We've got a nice little char going on. We're going to continue for the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This softens up the vegetables. It makes them really nice and palatable. For some reason, people like to eat vegetables. And we're going to continue to clean up because, as an adult, that's what you do. Clean up as you go. I'm also going to salt and pepper, pre-season, and all right, and continue to cook. This is gonna be delicious. This is probably the 15th time that we've done like a Chinese dish. Okay. Here, check this out. This is all of the different recipes that I have collected since I started doing HelloFresh in a Home Chef binder. So, all of these are every single meal that I have made through HelloFresh. It's addictive. It's super simple. I love it. What is this about? I need a bigger binder. Okay. Our veggies are done. We're going to move them to the pan that has the nuts. And we're going to sit and wait for the chicken to be done. Here's the chicken. Now this is gonna cook for about 3 minutes on each side. Nice and toasty on the outside. Nicely cooked on the inside. We don't want raw chicken. We don't want to die. That's not our goal in cooking. You'd never go back to a restaurant if they gave you raw food. Right? You got sick. Recently got sick going to a restaurant. Makes me not want to go back there. But it's kind of our favorite place. I'm not going to name names. I'll let you guess, though. There's a Mexican restaurant. Oh, look. Our chicken's getting nice and toasty roasty on our open fire. And I'm just gonna chop the rest of the chicken up into nice little mouth-sized bits. Well, let's chat, shall we? Okay. We're gonna go for another, let's go for another minute and a half, because it's looking a little toasty roasty. Almost done-y pony pum. And, so we're just gonna go just for a little bit longer. Then we're gonna throw in the scallions, and we're going to toss in the teriyaki. And by that time, all of the chicken should be completely cooked. Then we'll put the nuts and the veggies back inside of the bowl. After that, we'll just mix it with the rice, and it should be completely motherfucking done. Yeah. Okay. So, you don't have to worry about the Mexican restaurant, because hardly nobody goes there. And we think it's going to be a dying business here soon, because, like, literally no one goes there, which is a super shame, because it used to be our complete favorite restaurant. So we've been going to this new Mexican restaurant, Los Chaja, and their food is just like a couple of dollars more expensive, and their margaritas are more expensive. But I guess for the safety of us, that's what the name of the game is all about. And this place did get kind of called out on a health score because their cheese wasn't up to temperature, which probably was the reason why we got sick in the first place. Okay, our food is toasty woasty. Now we're going to throw in the scallions and the teriyaki. Alright, I'm going to let this marinate for a little while, get some of the flavors out. And then we're going to add in our sweet umami sauce, which is the teriyaki. We're going to simmer that until it starts to coagulate and gel, gets a little bit more thick. How about that? And while this is marinating in all of its juices, I say we jump back into that wine that's sitting over there. This is a beautiful boxed wine. It is a red blend, which means it has more than one red wine inside of it. How crazy is that? But here I am drinking it on a Thursday night at sometime PM. Oh, back to the ASMR. That sound means that I didn't hear it clear. The timer's still going. All right. So now our chicken is nice and marinated in its own stew, the teriyaki sauce, the scallions, and we're gonna throw back in our vegetables and our nuts. And we're gonna stir that mug until everything is completely mixed up. And there we have it. A teriyaki Asian meal with nice, fluffy, tender rice. Yeah, this is gonna be so good. All right, we're gonna turn this down to a very low to keep it warm. And we're gonna wait for the husband to join me so we can eat. As you can see, HelloFresh is super simple. May not be affordable to everybody, but it's definitely worth it in the long run, I think. And it's fun, it's simple, it's easy. I am in no way affiliated with them. They're not paying me. I am actually paying them. Which brings me to another topic. I need a sponsorship. Does anybody know where I can make some money other than here? And by the way, did I mention, don't come to Starbucks. We've got too much on our plate in the first place. Making these black and white mochas and these crazy drinks that have whipped cream on the bottom, sauces in the middle, drinks, and then more whipped cream on top of them. Why do you make us do that? Why do you make complicated drinks that takes 8 sugars inside of a white mocha that's already sweet? I could go off on a tangent, but I won't, because today we called the cops on a lady in the drive-thru, and I had to go outside and take orders Chick-fil-A style. We gave 4 people drinks and food for free. because we had to call the cops and for the person in front of them and they couldn't get out of the drive-thru. Isn't that crazy? We'll talk about that later in the comments down below. So, I do want to thank you for watching, whether or not you stuck with me for a minute or the entire 20 minutes or so of however long it took me to cook this. I want to thank you for your patience, your awesomeness, and if you want to see even more videos of me cooking, or maybe doing something else, just let me know, and I'll see how easy it is for me to make that accomplished. So, cheers, have a good night, thank you again. I apologize about the awkwardness, that's just who I am, and go look up ASMR on YouTube. I think you may get the brain tingles. Alright. Thanks again. I'm going to end this crazy thing before I start ranting and raving, and it goes another 40 minutes for no reason.